Hi, and welcome to another episode of Hot Takes with me, the Silver Fox. And today seems to be a day along the line of this never ending river of foulness, of depravity, of awfulness. Now, I've put a notice of warning at the beginning of this video because what I'm going to talk about is going to get you angry. I'm going to try and read it and not get angry, but it's utterly disgusting. It's utterly loathsome. So I just wanted to prepare you. This isn't a trigger warning. I don't like trigger warnings. I just want you to be aware that the containment, what this video contains, should I say, is unbelievably bad. And yet we're allowing this as a society instead of burning down buildings, really. I don't know what else to do. We need to be, pitchforks and flaming torches. I'm just going to go straight into the piece with no further ado. Now, I'm going to see how far I get before I blow my top, but I suspect I'm going to blow my top. But I could not believe when I was reading this. I thought, I've got to make the video, but God, I don't know how far I'm going to get through before I actually explode. I will keep my cool as much as I can. Here goes. Shocked parents hit out at disgusting book aimed at children as young as 4 that frankly describes sex, the pill, and the coil. My Body is Growing by Dagmar Geisler, 64, or she needs to be locked up, contains vivid descriptions of sex. The book is penned as a guide for children to learn about their bodies and sex. No, this is a grooming guide. This is grooming material for P's to encourage children into their world of perversion and filth. Parents said they would be demanding to see the school's library inventories. They need to be burning these books. I mean, I'm not one for it. I know what happened in the 30s, but there's certain things that just don't have a place anywhere near children. And you think what I've said's bad so far. Hold on to your britches. Parents are fuming over a disgusting picture book aimed at children as young as 4 that discusses spraying semen into a woman's moist vagina. 4-year-olds. Shocked mothers and fathers have slammed author Dagmar Geisler, 64, after reading segments from her book, My Body is Growing, which one mother compared to soft porn literature. This Dagmar, she needs locking up for the safety of children everywhere. Break her fingers so she may never write again. This is disgusting, this is perverted, and it's filth. One passage, now, you think what I've said so far is bad. One passage vividly describes a couple kissing each other all over their bodies, even on the bum, before the man pushes his penis in and out of the vagina because it feels great for both of them. When young boys and young girls are then having simulated or indeed real sex, because it says so how in this grooming book, parents need to sue this witch. The book is listed as a guide for 4 to 8-year-olds to learn about their bodies and sex. No, these 4-year-olds and to 8-year-olds shouldn't be learning their stuff from a book, not one written by a pervert and a P. They should be learning this from their parents in an age-appropriate manner. And anal licking is not age-appropriate for a 4-year-old. It also discusses the various forms of contraception. What the hell do 4-year-olds need contraception for unless it's older men putting contraception into young girls, and I mean very young girls, because that is what this is. This is grooming, right? It discusses the contraception including birth control pills and the coil. Hundreds of furious parents have hit out at the author on social media after extracts were shared online this week. A passage from the book, which is accompanied by sketching of a woman laying on top of a man, reads, "They snuggle together for a long time. They kiss all over their bodies, behind the ears, on the neck, on the chest, on the stomach, even on the bum, and between their legs. They're aiming oral sex at 4-year-olds." And there she is. There is someone with a predilection for the P, for the defiles. Take a look at her, and God, if you see her, you know what to do. And she's wearing all the colours, isn't she? She's wearing all the colours. Sabrina's vagina becomes moist and warm, and Marco's penis gets very stiff. This woman's living a vicarious affair with a child. Marco then pushes his penis into Sabrina's vagina. Always in and out. It feels great for both of them. And when the feeling is nicest, Marco's penis sprays semen into Sabrina's vagina. And that's how you get babies, Toby said. What's Toby doing? Is he at the other end, shoving his cock in the mouth? I'm kid you not. This is what 4-year-olds are being subjected to by the left, by the woke, by the multicoloured brigade, because they want children. They like them young. I keep saying this. People call me all sorts of names and people attack me, but I'm kidding you not, and you've got the proof. They aim these books at the young because they want the children sexualised. This is disgusting. Right. A blurb of the short book on Amazon reads, In my body is growing, a blurb to the short book on Amazon reads, In My Body is Growing by Dagmar Geisler, the P, works to show preschool and early elementary readers that we're really not all that different, regardless of whether we're boys and girls. Whoa! And we've just had this case with Alison Bailey where the little trans boy, needs his mummy's hand and needs to hold his comfort dog, and he's telling people there's no difference between men's bodies and ladies' bodies. Moron. But this is where they're aiming. Hey, children, there's no difference between your bodies. So when a grown man is taking her, don't worry, son, he'll soon be coming for you. Because these sickers are after the children, and they keep chipping, salami slice, a little bit here, little bit there. And the left are all over this, because you only got to look at Labour and their history with pie. Harriet Harman, looking at you, love, the defender of the faith, eh? The defender of this faith. By getting to know the students of Class 4B, young readers will learn how their own minds and bodies work. They'll learn about friendships, about gender stereotypes, about the rights they have, and even, especially, as children. Dagmar also addresses sexual abuse. Well, she's writing about sexual abuse. It's her who's doing it. And why it's so important to report it to an adult. Yeah, right. Additionally, through stories and antics of the older siblings of Class 4B, readers will be introduced to the topics of puberty, falling in love, having sex and becoming pregnant. This is 4-year-olds. We're talking about 4-year-olds who should learn this shit from their parents. An outraged parent from Bristol shared images of the book on Twitter on Monday, writing, "This is disgusting. This book is made for 4 to 8-year-old kids. They're grooming our children and no one is talking about it or even trying to do anything about it. I keep bringing this up. In all my videos, I keep stressing that these lobbies keep pushing for children because that's who they're ultimately after. The LGBTQP. They want the P in that group. Trust me on this one, it's their final destination. I bet they show this stuff in school. This is how to destroy a whole society." Now, it is. One sentence, these are parents saying, "I'm about to contact my kids' school and demand an inventory list from their damn library. The book is called My Body is Growing, a guide for 4 to 8-year-olds. Read that again, 4 to 8. It's disgusting. If I got that sent home, it would be lost. I would have to pay for a more appropriate one." A third commented, "Why the hell can't kids just grow up at their own time instead of having this stuff forced upon them from such an early age?" Because the whole agenda of the left, of the woke, of the LGBTQP community is the P. The P is the big one. That's what they're after. Now, I've tried my best. I'm trying not to get angry. And I'm going to stop and I'm going to come up before I lose my complete stack on this one. I stepped away for a few minutes. I've calmed down. Had a nice cup of tea. It's so important to monitor what's going on in the lives of children because they're constantly under attack from the left, from the woke, and from the lobbies. And you know exactly which lobbies: the gay lobby, the trans lobby, any kind of perversion that can get hold of children. Those parents who are able to homeschool, you must homeschool. You must keep your children away from mainstream schools because they are pushing this. They are left. They are riddled with communism. They are riddled with Marxism. They're riddled with socialism. It's like a cancer. Only this cancer is spreading its horrible little tendrils out to grab your children. Because ultimately, that's what they want. Now, I keep saying this and people keep accusing me of conspiracy theory. But I've got hundreds of pieces of evidence. I keep showing videos of this, of this, of this. It's constant. It's an unerring pile. It's a cesspit. It's an absolute cesspit of these people trying to get hold of children. They're disgusting. They're slithering wretches. They're slimy, oleaginous shites. And you need to reject them. For those people who can't homeschool, take an interest in your children. See what they're reading. Visit the school. Check out the libraries. Check the books. See what they're being taught. They're not coming out of school able to read and write. But damn, they know how at 6. I can feel the bile rising again. I'm going to round off here. But it is no wonder that homeschooling is rising. Parents are wising up to it. They're disgusting. The left is utterly disgusting. Now, I mentioned in the main part of the video there Harriet Harman, and she was the spokesman for PI, the Defile Information Exchange. This was a group that set up in the 70s, and Labour aligned themselves. The Labour Party aligned themselves with them. And Harriet Harman was their spokesman. The left have been after children for a long time. And now they're submitting to the perversions of the various lobbies who keep pushing so that they can get their grubby little protuberances on children. Constant vigilance. I'm stopping now. If you like what you hear and see on the channel, please hit the subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications for future output, leave a like, leave a comment, and until next time, stay safe, stay well, guard your children, and goodbye.